As the crisis continues in India, many Indian Americans are forced to just be here in the U.S. watching families suffer thousands of miles away. But one group of college students is determined to make a difference from right here in America. Therese Garnier reports.
Chance, India is facing the worst phase of the pandemic yet. The second most populous nation has seen a spike in deaths and infections over the past month. But here in the U.S., college students have banded together to raise money for much needed supplies, such as hospital beds and oxygen tanks.
You keep hearing every single day, not just one death, but 2, 3. Everyone knows someone who has passed away, or someone in their family has passed away. And that's terrifying.
Sudhanshu Kaushik is the executive director of the North American Association of Indian Students. He helped create a coalition focused on providing assistance to friends and family in his home country.
We often see that this younger generation, when it comes to the Indian generation or Indian American, that they're kind of far removed from India, or they're not as interested. And now every other post on social media is being basis of, hey, I'm doing this crowdsourcing, I'm doing this fundraiser, I'm doing this organizing. Someone's creating an email campaign, someone's, talking to their employers. It's outstanding. Over 650 students have been proactively organizing. I mean, they have taken a pledge, and over 50 associations that they will crowdfund, they will raise awareness, and all over the United States and Canada.
Kaushik worries about his own family members abroad after they were exposed to the virus.
I was worried about my grandmother, who has crossed the age of 80, was living, eating with this entire family who had COVID. So you're terrified for what's to come. And every single day I would kind of wait for a phone call to say, oh, she had started showing symptoms. Thankfully, she hasn't gotten it yet. And I don't know how, but she's safe.
He's not the only coalition member stressing about the health of family. 24-year-old Priyasha Despande had the painful experience of losing her grandfather to a lung infection she believes was COVID-related. He died before he was able to get tested, an issue a lot of Indians are facing due to an overload on the system.
I feel like it's a hell lot of emotions to even put in words, because first of all, staying away from family for that long is not something that I'm used to. You just feel overwhelmed and helpless at the same time.
Now the City University of New York student volunteers her time to help others.
I have reached out to my employers for donating money, which is going to be helpful to ship oxygen cylinders to India. I have reached out to a couple of fellow students to help out via their Indian Students Associations here in the United States to raise funds for shipping oxygen cylinders to India, because I think the major crisis that we're facing right now is due to the lack of oxygen cylinders.
Kaushik says the North American Association of Indian Students has raised more than $25,000 in less than a week.
Nothing we do right now seems like it's enough, and that, I think, pushes us and motivates us and kind of keeps us on our toes to say, hey, this isn't enough, right? We should be doing even more. And I think everyone in our team feels that way as well.
Chancey says they will continue to raise money even after the outbreak is under control to help with future preventative measures. Back to you.